All right. Umaino bambo. Ndikulandireni tsopano. Ndikulandireni. For the first time, I'm using my Instagram verified account. I've never been live on Instagram. Tai zonse ndikachita live. Tima kumana ku Facebook. So today, I decided kuti let me use my verified account for Facebook. Sinajite verify. But the Instagram account is verified. That's why I said, let's all meet with Instagram, ticheze by Instagram. And the good thing is, today, I want to break the ice. The content that we are going to be sharing, kuyambira masiku akubwerawo. So, tikale tikuwuzana kuti kodi masiku akubwerawo tikambirana zotani. Then ndikulandire ndaona Roses Bota alitabwera tsopano zikomo kwambiri. I was just saying that this is the first time I'm using Instagram live, and this is a verified account. Facebook sinapangidwe be verify koma zonse zikakhala bwino tiona kuti timanga bwanji. So today I just want to share with you zinthu zimene tikhale tikambirana masiku akubwerawo. So umainoba, welcome. Imvani kuti mwalandiridwa ku Instagram live feed. Tsiku lijati makamba tsiku lomaliza tinakambako zinthu zina. Ndiyambire ponena kuti if this is your first time to watch me, please go ahead and follow my page. This is my official page. And the other thing is invite others. Aitaneni koso anthu ena ndithu kuti abwere tikhale pano tichulukane pano. Cholinga chathu sichonena kuti tinyoze anthu. As usual, I always say this. Kunena kuti cholinga chathu kwambiri ndichoti tikambirane mfundo zimene tingathe kumangira dziko lathu, nkupanga dziko lathu kuti likhale ndithu dziko labwino la wina aliyense. Come 2025, we should not make the same mistake that we did nthawi imene tinkavota. So 2025 ndi chaka ndithu chimene tachisankha kunena kuti tipange zinthu mosiyana chifukwa choti tifuna dziko lathu lisinthe. Tifuna zinthu zitiyendere bwino. Mandiva it? So today, what I want to talk about is the content that I'll be sharing in the next few days. I think for about 17 days, which is about 3 weeks, tikugawana zinthu za nzeru kwambiri. Ndinachitika mwayi, ndine member, napitako last year, napitako na kuunga, and ndinapita kuunga, ndinakamvako zinthu zingapa kumeneko ndithu. Ndiye chinthu chimodzi chinali cha Sustainable Development Goals. Vuto lomwe tili nalonso mdziko lathu ndilonena kuti azitsogoleri athu amabwera ndi ma-solutions amene sali sustainable. And we have always talked about this. Kunena kuti kodi phindu lake ndi chani kunena kuti tidzigula fertilizer wa AIP chaka ndi chaka koma tikagula osaonanso kuti kulimi kubwerako chani. Phindu lake ndi chani. Number 2, phindu lake ndi chani tizitenga ma 10,000 ma 50,000 ndikuwapatsa anthu owerengeka amene ali ndi zingongole zambiri. Mukangowapatsa 50,000 ija ujeni cash out ija wangongole akubwera akuavutitsanso akuakwenyanso ndalama ije kungopitirira. Phindu lake ndi chani. And that is why I've always emphasized kunena kuti tikamachita ma solutions at development, we need to focus on something that is sustainable. Ndiye tikakamba zoti kodi sustainable ndi chani. Tukamba empowerment, that's how I look at it. Kuti munthu musamulangize olukungomupatsa nsomba, koma munthu uyu mumpatse njira zoti nayenso adziwe kuti kodi nsomba ndingathane nazo bwanji. Mr. Radius, thank you so much for joining. Ndingathane nazo bwanji. That's what we have to do, right? So sustainable development goals ndamene angatithandize. This is what will help us ladies and gentlemen, omayi na obambo, kuti tipite chitsogolo so that our country should be developed. Now, I'm looking at the Sustainable Development Goals imene inapangidwa inakhala pansi da Security Council, United Nations, ndikukambirana kuti kodi zinthu zimene titapange focus, what are the main things that we can focus kuti dziko lapansi likhale labwino. Now, I'm not looking at a larger scale like that, kuti dziko lapansi, koma ndikuyang'ana ngati dziko lathu, kodi tingachite chani dziko lathu kuti zinthu ziyende bwino. What are we targeting and what can we do? So I'll share this with you. Ndikhala ndikukamba za sustainable goals. Number 1 ndiya no poverty. We've talked about this. We have talked about this a million times. Kudziko lathu kuli anthu ovutika ambiri. Tikatengera pa ndandanda wa maiko amene the list of countries that are very poor, you see that our country comes like second in place. Second in place tikuchokera pansi. It's the last 2 ife tikubwera pamenepo dziko lovutikisisa kwambiri. Ndiyeno we want to make sure that mu dziko lathu musakhale anthu ambiri amene ali ovutika. No poverty. And when we look at that, you know, we're looking at strategies, how we can end poverty in all its form everywhere in our country. Osarengera mbali, osarengera how the person looks like. Just looking at our country, how can we end poverty? Okay, that's number 1 that I'll be discussing about. I'll talk about that. That will be a topic on its own. It is angopanga assign itself. The number 2 thing is zero hunger. Now, you look at our country, the way things are right now. Panopa food security important. We've talked about it, right? But now we are going to talk about sustainable ways. How can we make our country to be a zero hunger country? Ndiye tikamaona zimenezo pa number 2, you're looking at ending hunger, achieving food security and improved nutrition and promoting sustainable agriculture. Because when mukatikangana malimidwe athu mmene zinthu zikukhalira, I was talking to someone this other day. I said, the time that I traveled, I came here in the United States. Ninafigira ku Kansas, and Kansas, it's a Midwest, right? Pakatikati pa dziko. Ndiye ntafika kumeneko, kunapezeka kunena kuti ndinaona ulimi. Ulimi omwe naona kumeneko, it was far much beyond what we know. What we have seen in our country. They have ulimi, the agricultural methods that they are using there is far much better. And when you ask them, you see they don't count agriculture as the economy. You know, our country is an agriculture-based economy, right? But kunogo sadalira ulimi. It's a manufacturing country. So we are saying, what about us? We count on, we depend on agriculture. Thank you so much, MWG Lewis, for joining. You say, so we count on agriculture. What are we doing? So that would be another thing that we are going to talk about. So zero hunger. Number 3, we'll talk about the good health and well-being or wellness. You can call it that way. So just to ensure that healthy lives and at least promoting well-being yawantu. So we are going to talk about this. That will be our topic number 3. We did things at so good. For the first time here on my verified account here by Instagram. Now, number 4, we are going to look at quality education. Zinthu zambiri zomwe zikuchitika maphunziro ku school uje mu dziko lathu. Mafizi ajakwera aja. Kodi quality yake ya maphunziro ndiyo dani. We are going to look at that at a deeper, in details. So we just ensure that inclusive and equitable quality education, and we also promote a lifelong learning opportunities for everyone in the country. This is what we are going to look at. Number 4. Number 5, gender equality. Gender equality is among kukhala yongo kamba pakama. Kuti ntchito izi nonde amapanga dazi baba. Izi sobanga dazi mai. No, not that. Let me give you a very quick example. Lero mzibambo kunyamuka kupita lero lachingati lachitatu lachinayi. Kupita kukoka mwamowa, tisachule kudzina mwina. Koma kupita kukoka mwamowa, kukubala, it's normal. If a woman goes there, kukoka mwamowa, nduhule. Why is that so? Just because you nizimaya kupita, kuma akapita nzibambo, zabwino bwino. So gender equality sitinafikepo. We need to reach to that point where we are not saying we are equal. No, that's not what it means. But we need to know the my boundaries, our necessary boundaries that we put to kuyenera kunena kuti tizakambirane. Sakuti chani, please shed some guidance on mega farms. Ambiri sakumvetsa kusiyana kwa mega farm ndi estate. Exactly. Zimene ku agriculture kuja tizazikambe zimene zikwambiri atsogoleri. Now, the other thing that I will talk about, apart from gender equality, many do not achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. We'll discuss about that. Number 6 will be clean water. Remember, I'm talking about 17 sustainable goals that we are going to titikali tukukambirana. Ndetizikamba mwandondomeko bwinobwino. So we also talk about clean water and sanitation. You know what? If you check quickly in our country, you see that madzi, potable water, accessible water, ndoperewera. Anthu ochepa ndamene amapeza madzi amenewo. For the most part, midzi muja ambira kumakamwa madzi kumtsinje, kapena makamwa madzi muzitsime, kapena mijigo mmene, right? Chifukwa madzi sitina pange dongo so linalilonse. So we are going to talk more about that. How can we make this sustainable? And we have this whole lake. Imene machulidwa onena kuti lake iyi, it's the freshest water in the world. Amatero. Of course, kuli kwina kwake nava kuti kuli freshest water in the world. Kumabe lake yathu ija timaitenga ngati the freshest water. We have to talk about that. So we'll talk about clean water and sanitation. That's SDG number 6. Okay. Now, number 7, ndeuti tikuyang'ana affordable and green energy. Pano watakhala tukuvuta. Clement Kaliba, thank you so much for joining. Takhala tukukamba za magetsi akutima nde pano akuti anamba kuyaka akumayaka koma amatimabe. What are the things, or what can we promote to sustain our clean energy? So we'll talk about clean energy, promoting, sustainable and inclusive, clean energy for economic growth. So tikhale tukamba so zimenezo kuti aliyense tione kuti tingapange bwanji magalimoto aja tumagwisa ntchito aja afuelo aja timayenera ndithu tiganize mozama chifukwa fuel uja number 1 galimoto tugula kunja. Number 2, fuel, we are buying the fuel. Where are we buying the fuel from? We are buying the fuel from outside Ulaya. So chili chose chokuza galimoto ndama yense kubida kunja. Why can't we protect what we have? Why can't we tikamati forex sowa ikupita kunja tiye tipange di control. If we have clean energy kutsogolo kuti kuzopanga zinthu zabwino kwambiri zimene tikhale sodokambirana. So that would be sustainable development goal number 8. Number 9, then you're looking at industry, innovation, and infrastructure. We have spoken about this. Sintani Chilori, thank you so much for joining. We have talked about this, right? So we are going to talk about this in detail. Kujikodi industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Dijikanyamaganji, tingatani, if we are talking about sustainable development, go. If kuti tipakhaine ma sustainable industry, kapena innovations, tingapange banji. We are going to share that as well. That would be goal number 9. And goal number 10, tizagamba reduced inequalities. So that's also a sustainable goal that we have to talk about. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? I do appreciate you guys just to join me from Instagram. For the first time, well, first of all, my Instagram is verified. Facebook is not verified, but Instagram is verified. So thank you. Now, number 11, we'll talk about sustainable cities and what? Communities. Have we ever thought about that? We never thought about it. Tisidinakambiranepo zoti kuti tingapange sustainable city motani kapena tingapange sustainable community motani. We need to talk about this because it's goal number 11 that we are going to speak about. Now, number 12, tizizakambaso za ena mandifunsaso apa kunena kuti akuti pa YouTube akuti chani. So on sustainable city tingapange bwanji. For sustainable city tingapange bwanji. Oh, all right, there we go. We are back. My daughter was calling me for some reasons, but I'll talk to her right after this. So let's see here. Goal number 11. So we have to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. If we don't do that, then we have a problem. Okay. Now, number 12, we are looking at the responsible consumption and production. We need to talk about that. Tizigamba mundondomeko ake bwinobwino imene ndi goal number 12. Number 13, climate action. I've spoken about this. Koma tisazigambeso mwatitithe bwinobwino. Tinakambapo kuti pa 21 January timakamba za mitengo. Koma how much do we do that? We want to see ourselves kubwezeretsa nthaka, kubwezeretsa nyengo zimene zikubwera zovutazi. It's because nthaka yathu, climate yathu tinayononga. So we need to work on that. So climate action. Another one, number 14, the life below water. So we have Chinyanja Chachukuru. I mean, almost the whole country has this beautiful lake. We need to talk about that water. Tinaga Baboza, steamer. Now let's talk about that water. Inside that water, what can we do? What should we do? Because we're looking at sustainable, because we don't want to reach a point whereby kulibetu chambo chitinkaja chambo kale ife panopa chambo chinata. What are we doing? I know Madeko does a lot of things. So we'll talk more about that. And then you also will talk about life on land, because we have seen, let me tell you this. Kunoko timapita ku zoo yetu, kuma zoo ya kunoko zikusiyana ndi zinyama zimene timazona kwathukucha. Zinyama zijafe timazona ma national parks, ma game reserves, kunoko amachita chita adopt zinyama kumene ku Africa, ndikubwera nacho kuno. Oti last year aku China ananena kuti apititse ujeni panda. We had a panda ku dziko linolo ku zoo, and before the panda amapezeka ku China. China no. We don't want our panda to be in your country. Mukumuzunza panda alini nyengo yake akwina anatumiza panda anabwerera. So panda, you can only find panda ku China mwina ndimaiko ena kuma kunoko anatilanda. So ifeso, we need to sit down. Let's talk about our game reserves. Let's talk about our game. Kodi zinyama zathu nzotani tingapake bwanji. We'll speak about that. And then that would be goal number 15. Now I have 2 more to go. All right. Now, imene iliyomvetsa chisoni kwambiri ndi imene dziko lathu mene linayendetsedwera kuti tifike tili pa. So you're looking at peace, justice, and strong institutions. You're looking at the law. We need to talk about this, because if we can't talk about peace, if we can't talk about justice, nukumakandi injustice, if we can't talk about strong institutions, then we are missing the point. You see, so this is something that we need to talk about. Peace, justice, and strong institution. So goal number 16, technically, it's all about to promote peaceful and inclusive society for sustainable development, provide access to justice, because Andrena says we're going to court, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institution at all levels. Are very motivating. Ziko mwambiri obambo Sintani Chirowe. And then finally, chinshomaliza chimwe titakhaiti kuyankhulana, tizakhala kuyankhulana za partnership for the goals. Yeah, amati no man is an island. Let me tell you this. Chala chimozi sichiswansabwe. This you have to know. Chala chimozi sichiswansabwe. Ndiye partnership for the goals. We need to come together. I always say this. If we want to see ourselves doing good, we need to work together. Let's work together. Let's unite. Tichose kanizandali. Let's forget about politics. Let's forget about Magogozeni. Let's forget about Zibani. Let's forget about regional boundaries. Komatonse, just coming together, then coming up with solutions that will help our country. So we are going to talk about partnerships for the goals, okay? And in this one, it's goal number 17. It's strengthening. We will strengthen the means of implementation. With the solutions. So these are sustainable development goals. Now I must say this because I've been asked to say that, right? That has not been approved by UN. These are my opinions that we are going to be sharing. So we'll share this. They are not approved by UN, but these are sustainable development goals that we can use, we can do. So I just wanted to ask you guys these coming days. Let's meet whenever I find time. I think 8 o'clock is a good time. Tizonetsa kuti ma meetings athu, ma live athu azika 8 o'clock. Now remember one thing. The reason why we always come here, it's not kuti tizikamba za muntu kapena timunyoze muntu titukwane muntu. No, we are coming here with solutions to our current problems. Mavuto amene tudutsana nawo padakali pano. What can we do? That's the point. What can we do? Ndiye tikumapereka njira zonena kuti tikonzere mavuto aja. That's what we are doing. So I just want to ask you kuti pamene titayambe kukambirana zimenezi kuti 2025 tikamaza panga chisankho tidziwe kuti tikuzivotera toka. Tizivotere toka. Let's not give these politicians a chance. They don't deserve another chance. We have given them a chance since 1960 chakuti 1950 chakuti. We have given them all the chances. Akhala ali omwewa, but nothing has changed. Think about your abale anu. Taganizire na abale anu kumodzi. Taganizire na zibale anu omwe even ani in town. Akuma kuimbira ni phone olokusowa chakuja. Even think about yourself. Ndi zinthu zingati zimene mumafunisisa inuyo panoka mudangopanga kumazukanika. Just because anthu andale ndi adyera, anthu andale akomerera zinthu, anthu andale ayikazimalamulo zonena kuti it's not even helping. It's not giving. Chizungu chanu chonena chijamati it's not even giving. It's not even giving. So we need to sit down. Let's sit down and talk about this. Let's discuss this. Bwino tuone kuti 2025 imene akubwera kodi tingapange bwanji, ndipo tizapange bwanji, ndipo tizavute mokatani, ndipo tizapite maonyenji. So let me ask you this. Please invite at least 2 people. Just invite 2 people. Amene mukwazi onena kuti awa ndikaitana kumalo kugulu ili amvetsesa zomwe zikuchitikazi. From your list of friends, invite 2 people. Amene wapange ni tag, just tag them, bring them here. Let's talk about this. Ndiponso mukakhala kuti muli ndi idea osamayiwala yayi. When you have an idea, you have my WhatsApp number. Please contact me directly. Pala idea yakuti blah 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 blah. Tuzen bwino mwina. Ine I will take that because ine sine muntu osamva ya. Sine muntu waza amatiyani zero zaika. No. Me too, kuti ndifike pamene ndili pano. It's because of people who surround, amene amandizungulira. Amene nimamva, I learn a lot from people. So let's remember that. Follow my page. That's number 1. Number 2, invite others. Now, number 3, which is very, very important. Remember to pray for our country. Pray for yourself. Pray for our leaders. Osamayiwala. So, kutana kwake tinene choncho kuti zikomo kwambiri kuti you had all this time kuonera. And you spent about 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, I think about 15 minutes or so. Tikumanenso, I think possibly tomorrow, if I have some time tomorrow, I'll let you know kuti tikumane more than. Other than that, may God bless you. May God bless our country. Komanso Mulungu adalitse atsogoleri athu. See you soon.